Hi, and welcome to lesson 2, and this is writing decimals. And here we've got our discover question. It says make the number 2.37. Okay, so Mr. Jones is asking Lexi that question. Now question 1 says A, what mistake has Lexi made? B, show 13.5 on a place value grid. Spend a little time and look at this question before we go through it together. Okay, let's share the answer now. So A says here the number 2.37 is made up of 1, 2 wholes. Remember, these 100 squares represent 1 or 1 whole. 3/10, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hundredths. Okay, 2 ones, 3/10, and 7 hundredths. Now, this is what Lexi put on her place value chart. She put 2 ones, that's good, 2 ones, 0.3, 1, 2, 3/10. And we should have 7 hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so there's the mistake. She needs to put 1 more hundredth down there to represent the number 2.37 because it is made up of 2 wholes, 3/10, and 7 hundredths. Right, so Lexi's answer shows 2 ones, 3/10, so it is correct. However, Lexi's hundredth column only has 6 hundredths. So 2.37 has 7 hundredths, so this is Lexi's mistake. B, 13.5 has 1/10, 3 ones, and 5/10. So 13.5 would look like this: 1/10, 3 ones, decimal point to show the place value, and 5/10. Think together. So question 1 is work out the missing numbers in the sentences. So question A, fill in all those missing numbers. Look at the place value grid above to help. And question B, can you put 0.26 on a place value grid and then fill in the missing numbers below? And question 2, match each place value grid to the correct decimal. So that's 5 ones, 4/10, and 9 hundredths. So if we partition that, it would be 5 ones, 0.4. First decimal place is tenths, 0.09 hundredths, because that second decimal place is our hundredth. And below, can we make the number 0.26 on the place value grid? Well, this is what it would look like on the grid. So we want to make 0.26. Well, obviously, that means there's nothing in the ones column. And we want to add 2/10, 0.2. And you can see underneath that has come up as 0.2. And at the moment, there's no hundredths. So we need to add 6 hundredths. And you'll see the value going up as I move these counters along until we've got 6. So I've created no ones, 2/10, and 6 hundredths. So 0.26 is equal to 0 ones. Okay, so that's no ones, 2/10, and 6 hundredths. So that's, let's put that in, 0.2/10, 0.06 hundredths. Sorry about the handwriting there. And the answer to 2. So we've got 0 ones, 0 tenths, and 3 hundredths. And if we look in the middle here, we've got 0 ones, 0 tenths, and 3 hundredths. So we join those two together. For B, we've got 0 ones, 3 tenths, and no hundredths. So look down here, 0 ones, 3 tenths, and no hundredths. So those join together. And finally, we've got 0 ones, 3 tenths, 3 hundredths. And this one just here is 0 ones, 3 tenths, 3 hundredths. So we join those two together. And if you finish all the work in your book, here's an extra challenge question. Okay, the answers will be at the end of the video.